Yeah, well, they talk about your muscles like you're not standing here, huh, Andrea?
No pressure, hey?
She does have the most beautiful arms in the whole building, ever.
No.
Andrea, Happy New Year, jong.
Ja, selfde vir jou.
Dis die eerste keer dat ek jou nou sien vandat almal nou terug is en ek sien alles lyk so gesond and happy. And then the other thing that we talked about this morning, back to school for most of us. Yes, tomorrow, it's all happening. So how do we do this? How do I make it healthy and how do I start the new year on the right foot?
It's very easy, and it's not only back to school but back to work. So I've got a recipe that I want to demonstrate, which isn't really a recipe, it's just combining a few things.
Which is very cool for most of us that only know how to cut in the kitchen.
Exactly, you know? So, and who has time to cook, you know? So to prepare a little lunchbox treat, which is low glycemic index, cost effective and tasty.
I have to commend you and just say all the advice that you've been giving us in terms of calorie intake and 500 kilojoules at a time. It's really informative. So how do I do this? How do I make sure that I put it together in the right way and eat the right amount? Because this whole plate looks appetizing to me.
Well, the idea here is for a healthy lunchbox snacks. If you want to watch your weight and also consume lots of vegetables but still enjoy it. So the recipe that I'm going to show is a butter bean dip or spread.
Wow.
It's very simple. You can either take, the other day I made this on Sunday evening before my first day back at work.
Yeah.
So you can simply squash these with a fork if you don't have a blender.
Soft enough, yeah.
I don't have a blender at home. But here in the studio we've got a very fancy blender. And the recipe goes as follows. You drain 1 tin of butter beans. Then you add a handful of chopped parsley.
Okay.
A little bit of red onion.
Some nice color in there.
A squeeze of lemon juice.
Why do you put the juice in? Is it just for taste?
Yes, a bit for taste and also for the texture. Normally you would add some oil to soften the mixture. You see, this is where I have to use these muscles that are actually not working.
I think it's just a really hard lemon.
There you go.
Got it out eventually.
And then some soy sauce. Now,
This is my favorite.
the Vital chili soy sauce. It gives a nice little zing. You don't have to add chili, of
No,
course.
I put lots in, eh? This is, gooi se maar nog in.
Here we go. Okay, and it's very simple, so
you've just blended up and you literally create like a little hummus.
I think this is supposed to go on.
Here we go.
It's not wanting to blend now.
There we go.
But it's not going. I'm doing something wrong. But anyway,
But
the idea is that you
it's
blend
blended,
it.
right.
But thankfully the fairies in the kitchen here prepared one. So as soon as you've blended that,
It looks like
it
that.
looks like that.
So it forms a nice soft paste. It looks like an actual hummus, but I mean, the way Andrea showed it in doing it with your hand is also really fine. You just use a fork.
Definitely, and you can chop these onions really finely. And you see the parsley that's chopped finely. It's a simple thing of just mashing it all together.
Smells divine. Okay, so now that our paste is made, what else do we?
The idea is for a lunchbox to scoop some of this into a tiny little container.
Right.
So
And the
you
rest
can
you
do
can
that.
keep in the fridge and use with other things.
And this can last for up to 5 days in the fridge easily. You can add some garlic also if you want to, but it's not recommended for work, you know, for the office sort of environment.
I eat lots of garlic at work. Plenty.
Well-
Could I add basil in it?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can add any fresh herbs, so anything from
I'm growing
parsley
basil at
to
home
coriander.
now. So
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so I'm going to put basil
Wow,
in.
green fingers.
No, it's just basil.
You should try and grow spinach and rocket. They're really easy.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to try.
So in your lunchbox, you can pack some pieces of carrots.
This is a divine lunchbox. I have to say, earlier I tasted some of these carrots and they're so tasty and crunchy, so I could easily do this for a
Well,
lunchbox.
you're welcome to taste the dip as well. We'd love to know what you think.
What I think of the dip. Okay, well,
Yes.
you can do this at home. We'd love you to recreate this recipe at home. So SMS the keyword VITAL to 33728 and you can pack a healthy lunchbox either to work or you heard it, to school. And it's really easy because it's finger foods.
And you know what you can add to your lunchbox still is some mini rice cakes.
Do you know what I call them?
Tasty.
I call them the addictives.
Yeah.
It's healthy, but it's healthy for our addictions. Eh?
So it's low fat, healthy, low GI, everything that you need in your lunchbox.
Oh, this lekker. You've convinced me.
You're
Yeah.
eating butter beans, girl.
I love it. I could do butter beans every day. Vital to 33728, and you can recreate all of this. Thanks, Andrea.
And you see, it's simple and it's healthy. So
Oh, this is
what it's all
crunchy.
about.
Okay. Well, that's just half of our show today. Exciting stuff, music, healthy eating. Please stay with us. You can watch
I would
the
love to
rest of what
stay.
we do. There's lots happening after the break as well, so stay with your Feel Good Breakfast show. This is Espresso on SABC3. We'll be back. after this.
Be whoever you need to be with Vital.